Welcome to my video this week. It's going to be a really short one. This is my second attempt at a plein air painting. I'm going to be working on this holly tree. Finally broke down and bought myself a French easel. It's not a sponsored video, but you can find these online pretty cheap, probably around 100 bucks. I've always wanted one of these. It's pretty cool, pretty easy to set up. This little friend gave me a visit while I was getting started. So this is right in the middle here is the section of the holly tree I'm going to be focused on. So I'm starting with a background that I've already painted with Casein, and I'm working with a water-soluble colored pencil here. You can't really see the marks, but it doesn't really matter. It was a quick drawing. Started with a background, dropping in some darker tones, and just like the last time, I didn't go nearly dark enough from the start. Still haven't gotten a handle on this Casein. So I started working on the focal point, bringing in some lighter colors, and then went back and did a much darker background. And I really wanted to just focus on the main set of leaves and the berries, and then worry about the background later. I'm not sure that's the right way to do things, but at this point I almost felt like I was just going to leave the background alone. I was feeling pretty good about the detail I was getting with the berries and the leaves, going back and forth between a brush and a colored pencil. So I feel like I struggled a little less this time with versus the first plein air painting that I did a week or so ago, and I was getting pretty good contrast, and I felt like it was time to maybe go back into the background and take another pass at it. So that's what I did. So I jumped back and forth between the main focal point, those 5 leaves and the berries, and then also the background, trying to get a little more detail. I really do have to force myself to just try and get an impression of what I'm seeing and not trying to copy it perfectly, which is impossible. And I ended up here putting some branches in, which I think helped the composition quite a bit, so that one focal point wasn't just floating in the center. It had a little more detail around it to sort of balance out the whole layout and composition. Here I'm going back with a white color pencil, just adding a little more highlights, and it turned out pretty good, I think. We'll see how I progress with this. I'm going to keep doing it, keep working on plein air paintings, see how far I can push it and how much I improve over time. And thanks for following along. See you next time.